What's up, guys? How you doing? RJ over here again. And in my previous video, what I did is that I took out the RTAB bushing out of this arm. As you guys could see, there's nothing in here, and I am about to install another one. But I'm not going to just replace it with one of the OEM ones. I'm actually upgrading it with a super cool RTAB that Parts Shops Max made. By the way, this is not in any way, shape, or form sponsored by them. They didn't even give me these parts, but they do make this super cool RTAB bushings that actually have a bearing inside and allows for you to be able to calibrate a little bit more your toe. So basically you have these two spacers, and one of the spacers is, I believe, 5 millimeters offset, so you could adjust your toe a little more, that horrible toe issue that BMW has. And this is a full bushing, a metal bushing that actually you screw into the arm. So you guys could see, you have one of the parts that you have to hit into the arm itself, and then once it's in, you actually screw this in so it stays in there. So let's put this in. It's super quick, and all you are going to need is, of course, the parts, the arm itself with the RTAB bushing taken out, and a mallet, a rubber mallet. Do not use a hammer, because you don't want to bend all this. You know, this is super nice and shiny, so you don't want to bend it. You don't want to mess with all that. So just make sure you use a rubber mallet so it goes in super nice and fly. So let me bring mine. So cool, as you guys could see, here is one of my rear control arms. It is my rear control arm. And here it is the Parts Shops Max RTAB bushing with a spherical bearing. Super cool. So the way how we want to do this is that we actually want to insert this bushing from the outside, from the inside out, I'm sorry. So we want the lock ring in the outside of the part, which is something that was interesting for me because I thought it would be more secure the other way. But anyway, this is the way how they had designed it, and that's that. So let's follow that way. Of course, if you guys don't know how to take out the RTAB bushings, go to my previous video. I made a super simple way of how to take out this bushing without any special tools that it'll take you literally 5 minutes to take it out. From there, you know, you just clean this and it's nice and cool, and basically put the new bushing. But anyway, here's that. In my case, it's already kind of clean. I cleaned it and everything. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put this RTAB once again from the inside out, and that is very important. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to add a little bit of WD-40 so it could just, you know, slide pretty nicely. And there, just a tiny bit. And then grab my rubber mallet and start putting it in. Once it's kind of all the way in, as you guys can see, it's pretty much in. But once it's in, just make sure that you are raising it so it doesn't hit the floor or whatever you guys are using to hit it. And it's flush. So cool. I don't know if you guys could see over here. I guess I need to bring the camera closer. But you have these little rings in there. So, and the reason why it's dirty in mine is because I actually had it installed, and I actually installed it backwards. And that's why I'm making this video, so you guys don't make the same mistake that I did. So it has already blue Loctite. I put blue Loctite on everything that needs blue Loctite, so I'm not going to put any more. But from there, you go, you put the lock ring in, and then basically just secure it with a flathead screwdriver and hammer. So I actually love this design because it's super easy to put in and also secure. It's not a pressed style bearing, which I like a lot. So Part Shop Max, kudos to you for creating this product. And for every single E36 drift guy that is battling with toe issues, you need this 100%. 100%. So, all right. Come on, let's do this. I don't want to go crazy, you know, tightening it, but I'd rather be secure. So, cool. So that's strong enough. And then another very important aspect is, where does this go? So you have a long one and you have a short one. So the whole purpose of this offset inserts is for us to be able to create more toe for our cars. So what we need to do is that we need to put the short one, and this is important, in the inside. So we put the short one in the inside and the long one in the outside. And then just make sure you know the bearing moves well and it's cool. And then we get to insert the actual cup, or whatever the heck this thing is called. I think it's called a cup. Put the bearing a little kind of like pointed up, and then bring the screw, put it in, or the bolt, I'm sorry, not the screw. And that is that. And now, something super cool is that you actually could see how the cup moves in regards of alignment. Look at that. That thing, I mean, dude, this is huge. This is like a massive amount of correction. Look at that. That is like a lot of toe. I do have my old one over here. I am running a Turner Performance one, and as you guys could see, it's solid. Like literally, this ain't going anywhere. That's where your toe stays. A trick, if you have solid bushings, to create more toe is you actually slot your cups. As you guys can see, I have slotted my cups in here and in here and in here. Once again, I don't know if you guys could see this, but there you go. So you guys could see the slots. What I did one here. So I basically cut it open because, you know, it's closed. There's like a little oval, so I just opened that oval. Same thing over here. So I just opened, I cut this whole thing, and I also opened this little area. So that's a trick. That's a trick for you guys that have solid bushings. If you guys want to create more toe, you do that. You basically push the arm all the way to the outside, and then you basically create as much toe as you can. So that's cool in that sense. But anyway, with this new bushing from Part Shops Max, you don't need to do that. You could use the stock cap as it is, and then basically just create that extra, you know, toe requirement. So anyway, that's the right way of putting it. Remember, when you put the bushing, it is from the outside, from the inside out. So you need to have the lock ring towards the outside, and the little inserts, the small one goes inside and the large one goes outside. So make sure you do that way, and you guys will be cool. Anyway, this was not a post or a video, whatever, sponsored by Part Shops Max. I support you guys. I support everyone that makes parts for the E chassis. So thank you guys. Peace.